We came so far from dreams. The path was hard for me. They thought we fall, you see. Well, look at us now, look at us now. We make it hot when we on the scene. Yeah, that's 1,000 degrees. I got a grind for me and my team. Yeah, you know we gon' eat. You see the crowds when we come around. You know that I roll with some kings. We sit it down, I don't hear a sound, but I ask you who better than we. Tell me who better than we. We soaring to places you never could reach. When we walk in that spot, don't hear none of you speak. Shh, do you want peace or the peace? A king about to put you to sleep. Listen, my team is elite. You not even qualified to compete. He starving, he barely can eat. I guess that's why he always itching for beef. So I put him on ice and I told him to chill. Close your mouth if you can't pay for the meal. Making statements that you know you don't mean. Nice guy trying to act like he mean. Keep it a buck, keep it a bean. Attitudes will put you dudes in the beam. Isekai, he don't live in reality. Shake back off, become a fatality. Yeah, how you gon' hate when you mirror us? He think he a star, he ain't serious. X him out, we not on the same frequency. If you broke, you ain't hearing us. Work the screw, anime, that's how I feel, period. We winning, that's making them furious. We make it high when we on the scene, yeah, that's 1,000 degrees. I got a grind for me and my team, yeah, you know we gon' eat. You see the crowds when we come around, you know that I roll with some kings. We sit it down, I don't hear a sound, but I ask you who better than we.
Yo, what it is, guys? Leon Mookie here, and I'm back with another part of What If Izuku Was Trained by Ryu Hayabusa. This is part 23. In the last part, Izuku and Bakugo were facing against Ayame during their final exam practical portion, with the two having a hard time given that the two can't stand one another, and Ayame basically being superior in combat in all regards. However, the two put their differences aside and decide to work together. With that, they were able to pass, making it to the exit. With everyone in Class 1A now being ready for the summer camp, and the League of Villains gaining 3 new members. So, with all that said, let's get into this, shall we, guys? As Shigaraki looks at his 3 members, with Soon saying, "So, who the heck are all 3 of you?" With soon Toga basically going first, saying, "My name is Himiko Toga, and I hear that Staney and Mr. Staney is part of the league. I want to be just like Mr. Staney." With Gurren basically saying, "This little lady is the suspect to multiple murder cases all across the country right now. She'd be quite the asset to the league if I do say so." And soon introducing Dobby, saying, "My name is Dobby. That's all I'm going to tell you, but I will say that I am taking the hero killer's ideas to stride. I really think that fakers deserve to die." With soon looking at the woman in the black cloak, with soon saying, "Phase 4, my mission is to be part of the League of Villains and obtain and capture a boy that's part of UA if you plan on attacking UA ever again." With soon hearing this, soon saying, "What boy is that?" With her saying, "A boy by the name of Izuku Midoriya." With hearing that, Shigaraki couldn't help but get annoyed, saying, "Izuku Midoriya. Funny, actually. I thought you were here because of little Stain's will and all that." With soon, she doesn't say anything. With soon saying, "What? I got your tongue now? You were talkative before." As she's still not saying anything, with Shigaraki getting more and more pissed. But then Gurren saying, "Don't take it too seriously, Shigaraki. She's a special case. She only answers if her master or her creator basically gives her orders. That's all. And her current order is to capture Izuku Midoriya. So she won't be listening to anything else unless it involves her mission." With soon Shigaraki saying, "So she's basically a walking puppet. Ugh, how annoying. I thought these 3 are basically worthless. Get them out of here, Korogiri." But soon hearing this, the 2 of them being Toga and Dobby get annoyed with phase 4, not even bothered. As she's soon saying, do you plan on heeding my mission to capture Izuku Midoriya? With soon, Shigaraki saying, and what if I am? With then, she soon saying, then you must be eliminated. After saying that, she soon turns into that of a black misty shadow. With then, everybody was surprised. With then, a blade was near Shigaraki's neck. With then, Kurogiri creates that of a warp gate between the two. As she steps back, with soon, Kurogiri basically saying, please, phase 4. That's not what Tomoe Shigaraki meant. He's just a little bit irritated. We would still love to have somebody of your caliber part of the league. We won't interfere in your mission if it means if we won't die. With soon hearing this, soon saying, understood. Do not impede my mission, and I will serve you willingly and perfectly. As she soon sheathes her blade and stands in place once again. With soon, Dabi saying, seriously, honestly, I expected the guy to die, but to like this. With soon, Toga saying, aw, I thought I was going to see blood. It was going to be amazing. Soon hearing this, Tomura getting more and more pissed, saying, Kurogiri, I'm getting out of here. Just looking at all these bastards are pissing me off. After hearing this, Kurogiri creates a warp gate for Shigaraki as he goes into that of casual clothes and removes his hand mask of his father's hand. With that, soon, back at UA, everybody in Class 1A is getting psyched and hyped for the summer camp, as many of them plan on going to the Dagobah Mall to gather the supplies that they need. With this, Izuku didn't even plan on going at all, as he wanted to go back to finish his training. As he was about to leave, Kendo soon stopped him, saying, "Hey, Midoriya, don't you want to tag along with us?" But soon, he's saying, "If it's going to be in the wilderness, I don't need any of that stuff. I've trained in the wilderness my whole life, so anything like that would be worthless to me." After hearing this, Kendo was starting to feel kind of down before Shoji actually made a comment saying, "If that's the case, Midoriya, why don't you tag along with us and show us things that would be a lot more essential if you're a lot more, capable in the forest, even by yourself?" But soon, hearing this, he's saying, "Okay, I understand. I understand where you're coming from. I'll probably show up and help as I can, but don't expect me to stay for long. My training comes first." After saying this, he still leaves the classroom. With soon, Kendo can help but sigh, saying, "Thanks, Shoji. I appreciate that." Within the masked teen saying, "Don't mention it. I can tell that you wanted Midoriya to tag along. Best way to do that is basically give him a reason to." With soon, Tokiami saying, "Not to mention, he has seemed a lot more colder than normal. It seems like he's being more distant than he normally is." With soon, Mina saying, what's Midoriya's problem? He's normally not like this. I mean, he's still distant, but still." With soon, within Ida saying, if you guys were there, we met with Midoriya's master, actually. With soon hearing this, everybody was surprised. With even Bakugo got a little bit curious. With even Shoto as well. With soon Kaminari saying, "Well, come on, spill the deets. We gotta know what's the guy's master like." With soon Ochako saying, "Well, we did meet him during a sports festival. And he did seem like a laid-back guy. He did have that of an air of mystery to him as well. And it shows that he really, really cares about Izuku. But when he showed up for the final exam, he was criticizing Izuku's, tactics and skills, and it almost seemed pretty, analytical to the point that it felt robotic. With Soon hearing this, Jiro couldn't help but say, so, like, what? Like Ida? Or, like, Yaoyamo? What Soon Tsuyu saying, it almost seemed pretty cold and distant, emotionless, actually. Hearing this, now they feel like they're drawing pieces together. With Soon, Shoto couldn't help but make a comment saying, I get it now. Midoriya was trained to be cold and emotionless in battle, to think more analytical and think smarter. However, it seems like there's still a part of him that cares about other people's well-being. After all, I think I'm a prime example of that. With Soon, everybody looks at the heterochromatic boy, within everybody thinking Shoto has a point. With Soon, Bakyo getting pissed saying, are you guys going to keep talking about the damn nerd, or are you just going to leave and go to the damn mall already? With Soon, Kirishima saying, whoa, what's with you, Baka bro? And also, you going to tag along? With Soon, Bakyo screams out, like I want to hang out with you losers. With then grabbing his things and leaving the classroom as well. Soon, Izuku is saying, Big Sis Ayame told me to meet me on the roof of the school again, so I need to do that. As Izuku does this, he soon runs up the building of UA and reaches the top of the roof of the school, where he sees the Tenjin ninja, with Soon saying, hey Big Sis, so about with Soon, she's saying, give me a minute. As then she has something on her back, as it being wrapped in a cloth, and soon the sword shows a sword, a black sword, with the scabbard being that having red symbols on it, and it's having that of a demonic presence to it. But soon, however, there's a seal on the hilt of the blade. Soon Ayame saying, Izuku Midoriya, member of the Hayabusa ninja clan, dragon ninja in training. This sword is the blade of the Archfiend, a sword forged in blood using the power of all of the 12 Archfiends. So, and given to the Black Spider clan, only wielded by its current heads. But now the sword is in your hands. With soon, Izuku saying, I'm still a little bit worried, a little bit afraid, actually. To be honest, don't I need to have a pact with that of an Archfiend to use this sword? With Ayame saying, normally, yes, but with this seal, you won't need to. It also suppresses the demonic power of the blade of the Archfiend as well, so it won't corrupt your soul too. So just to make sure. And not only that, however, it also suppresses the spiritual power of the sword as well. So you won't be able to access its amazing superhuman strength, speed, and spiritual power, like how Ryu is able to, because of his dragon lineage. But soon hearing this, he's saying, I figured as much. I just need to be more careful. I'll probably use this sword as a last resort, in case I'm in truly danger. And the same thing also goes for the seal as well, removing the talisman seals as well. But soon, Ayame bringing the sword back to her, saying, if you remove these talisman seals, you will be devoured by this sword. Remember, Izuku, you are not a Hayabusa dragon ninja by blood. You are trained by the dragon ninjas. Unless that you are able to inherit the blood in some way and somehow, then you will be able to use this sword properly, and it won't be able to corrupt your soul too much. But you are just a mere human, trained to be a ninja, a dragon ninja. This sword, it's your job to protect this sword and use it in the name of good. Is that understood? Soon, Izuku kneels down on both his knees, lowers his head, places his hands on his lap, saying, "Yes, I understand. I, Izuku Midoriya, Dragon Ninja in training of the Hayabusa clan, will accept and I understand these terms. I will not remove the seals, no matter what such circumstances I am in." But soon, Ayame couldn't help but sigh, and then give the sword to Izuku, saying, "Just make sure that you take care of yourself, Izuku. We don't want to lose you. Not any of us. Especially not Ryu. And it's exactly the reason why he wants to give you this sword. He wants you to be safe. Got it?" Soon, Izuku nods, saying, "Yes, I understand." But soon Ayame smiling, saying, "Good. Now, you better go and meet with your friends. After all, you did say you planned on helping them gather the things that they need for the summer camp." But soon Izuku saying, "Yes, but I rather focus on training than anything." With soon Ayame basically chopping Izuku on the head as Izuku winces in pain, as Ayame saying, "You idiot. Remember, you're still a kid. Have a normal life. Make friends. Spend time with your girlfriend after all." Would soon Izuku began blushing crazy. Would soon say, "Girlfriend? What did you..." "Remember, Kendo is your girlfriend, isn't she not?" Would soon saying, "Well, yes, but I..." With then saying, "You become a lot more distant to her, and she's been doing her best to look after you. So care to explain?" But soon Izuku couldn't help but sigh as he began thinking to himself, I, after defeating Stain, and after he committed suicide, I felt like I couldn't save a life. I felt like I could have done something to prevent him from killing himself. I could have felt like I'd done something, and yet I let him die. Because of that, I felt like I didn't deserve what it means to be a hero. Not only that, I worried her as well. With even drawing Todoroki into my problems as that of a ninja. So, because of that, I felt like I had to keep my distance. I had to get stronger to make sure that I don't make the same mistake again. That I can be somebody worthy enough to be there for her." But soon, Ayame couldn't help but sigh, saying, "You are too much. You know that, Izuku?" Hearing this, Izuku raises his head, looking at his big sis figure, with soon saying, "For somebody who basically can't help but admit that he prefers having people help him, it seems like there are times when you can't help but accept people's help, especially in things like this. You're maybe a ninja, but you don't have to do everything by yourself. After all, you're not Ryu. You're you. You're Izuku Midoriya. You're not Ryu Hayabusa." With that, Izuku couldn't help but sigh, saying, Yeah, you're right. I'm not Master. I'm not Ryu." Then saying, "Well, there you go. Now, get going." With soon saying, "Yes, ma'am," as then disappeared. But soon she looking at the city from the top of the school, soon saying, What a time to be young. We all, honestly, even I can miss my youth from time to time." As Ayame begins thinking about our younger years, as they were rough and they were not as good. But when she during her teenage years, she couldn't help but feel somewhat nostalgic in a way, as it being the time when she met Ryu and her many other allies as well. With that, a couple hours later, Izuku has his casual clothes on, and as he waits for everyone in Class 1A, but soon they all can't help but feel excited to be going to the mall as a class, as he realized that Bakugo and Shoto are not there, with Ida soon explaining to Izuku why their two classmates aren't there, with Bakugo just not even bothering with them, and Shoto saying he wanted to visit his mother, with Izuku nodding into understanding for Shoto, and also understanding for Bakugo, given that it's Bakugo. With that, he soon began explaining the things that all of them are going to need. As soon, he actually had one of his own notebooks to basically write down all the important stuff that they'll all need for the camping trip, especially if it's going to be out in the woods. With soon writing everything down pretty quickly, and then showing it to everybody in the classroom. With everybody kind of surprised that he just write everything down that quickly. With telling everybody to take pictures to make it easier, and all of them bring out their phones to do so. Soon Izuku closing his book, soon saying, "There you go. Now you excuse me, I need to go." As Izuku was planning on leaving from his classroom, soon Itsuka grabs his hand, with soon Izuku blushing, saying, "Why don't you stay with us a little bit longer? I mean, we have time before we have to go pick up the things we need." With soon Izuku saying, "But I..." With then looking at the orange-haired girl, with soon saying, "Fine, why not?" With that, everyone in Class 1A couldn't help but feel excited, as they all basically went all across the mall having a little bit of fun as a classroom. And Itsuka is spending a lot of time with our favorite Greenette, as they even tried sharing that of milkshake actually, with Izuku blushing even more, with as everybody having that of fun. Izuku couldn't help but think, well, this wasn't too half bad. I actually enjoyed myself quite a bit. With soon Izuku saying, "I'm glad." With then she's saying, "So you plan on leaving after this?" Soon saying, "Of course. I still need to get stronger. Soon she grabbing his hand again. This time she looks down saying, "What is it with you trying to get stronger so much? What? Why? Why don't you just let us help you? If not..." Soon Izuku couldn't help but blush, but also feel that of down in a way, as he's literally been worrying her all this time, even though he hasn't been wanting her to. Soon saying, "Kendo, no, Itsuka, I'm sorry that I've been doing this to you. Even though I reciprocated your feelings and you've done the same with me, I just basically been putting you on the side. I mean, I won't lie. I'm not too fond. I'm new to having a relationship, and I'm new to actually people outside of my master and the people who train me caring about me. It's just new to me, of course. Okay?" With soon saying, "Then care to explain why? Even during the sport, at least after the sports festival, you were at least trying to put in the effort. Now it seems like you're purposely trying to keep your distance. Can you explain?" With soon Izuku basically saying, "You remember this hero killer incident after what happened, right?" With soon she's saying, "Yeah." Then Izuku going more into details that he and Shoto fought against the hero killer, not Omega or Endeavor. And not only that, that Stain killed himself. And ever since that moment, Izuku has felt powerless. He's felt weak since then. And not only that, he wants to get stronger. He needs to get stronger to make sure that something like that doesn't happen to anyone, not to himself, not to any other person. He doesn't want a person to kill themselves just because they lost. With that, Kendo couldn't help but feel down that Izuku has been suffering this much. With then she hugging Izuku before kissing him on the cheek. As Izuku began blushing and looks Kendo square in her eyes, but soon she began saying, "You've been bottling this up for so long. You felt responsible for what happened, that you felt like you needed to overcome this by yourself. You don't need to do that anymore. You don't need to be consumed by your failure." Soon saying, but with soon placing her finger on Izuku's lips, saying, "No buts. When you feel like you're broken, when you feel like you've done something that you can't take back, or something that you failed in, come to me. I'm always here for you, Izuku." Then Izuku saying, "Itsuka." As soon the two were about to kiss each other. However, they were about to be interrupted by somebody, basically a person wanting to get an autograph, as it being that of a woman having that of a hoodie, with suit saying, "Hi, Midoriya, I'm a huge fan. The same goes for you, Kendo, was it?" What then saying, "Oh, you're a fan of us? Was it due to the sports festival?" Watsun saying, "Yeah, I'm totally a huge fan. I would really love to have your autographs if I can." As she has that of a notepad actually. Watsun Izuku saying, "Oh, sure. I have a pen right here." As Izuku gives his signature, with even Kendo saying, "Will this work?" With her saying, "Yes, thank you very much. I appreciate that." With then Izuku saying, "Well, of course. Glad we could help. Let's go, Itsuka." With then saying, "Sure, Izuku." As the two walk off, but soon she places the notepad in her pocket, with then removing her hood. As soon saying, "What the hell do you think you're doing, Shigaraki?" With soon saying, "You were getting it. What the hell was that for? You were in my way." With soon saying, "You were about to come in contact with Izuku Midoriya, and your intentions didn't seem pure at that. Care to explain?" Soon saying, "You're quite annoying for somebody who basically tailed me. Was it phase 4? With soon saying, "Yes, I am. And the reason I tailed you is because I felt you really want to know why you were gaining more popularity. Was it not? Are you not?" Soon saying, "Because of the hero killer. Why be so bothered about using Stain's ideology for the League of Villains? You'll just be gaining more followers, more people willing to join the League for somebody else's cause. Use that to your advantage. Use that cause. Use his ideology for you and you alone. As for me, I'm only doing this because I want to follow my mission and succeed at any cost. That's all. I care little about Stain, and I care little about the League. All I care about is my mission. Just as you have your reason for why you lead the League of Villains, do you not?" With soon Shigaraki saying, "Why are you saying all this now? And also, you could have captured Midoriya here and now. Why didn't you? But soon, Phase 4 is saying, because my mission is to take Izuku Midoriya by discreet, secretly. If I basically take him in a crowded area like this, sooner or later, the heroes would get involved. And also a certain ninjas would get involved at that. With hearing that of ninjas, Shigaraki saying, are you talking about this guy by the name of Ryu Hayabusa? Would soon she begin saying, he's only one of the ninjas. There are others just like him who are just as strong. And somebody else, who my master no longer has a use for, after all, but still likes to keep an eye on them. Then Shigaraki saying, so then, what should I do? But then she's saying, go back to the bar and plan your plans. I will follow your orders to the letter until my mission is complete. So until then, told my Shigaraki, do what you need to do. But soon, Phase 4 disappears into that an invisible black cloud of smoke. Within, Shigaraki couldn't help but scoff, saying, whatever. I'll keep that in mind. I'll use Stain or any people to gain what I need to do. To destroy All Might and this damn society he has built. With Shigaraki walking off into the crowd and with a new conviction and resolve, thanks to Phase 4. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I'd like to read them. Also, how do you guys think about incorporating Phase 4 into this? And Izuku's, well, keeping his distance from his classmates as well. So, I would love to hear what you guys would say in the comments. Also, please like and subscribe and hit that bell notification to keep up to date on my videos. And also, check out my gaming channel and my Discord. Links to be in the description below. So, with all that said, this is Ryu Hayabusa, signing out. Later, guys.
Hi everyone, this is White Fox. If you liked Leon's video, click the video on the left to see the most recent one. And if you want to see more of this, click the subscribe button and notification bell. And check out his playlists. If you still haven't subscribed, do so in the center. With that said, I hope to see you again on my love's channel. Bye!